Very good, friends. Hi, Doc South here. Yeah, my little window in the world to the world here. Yep, the old smartphone I got. I'm not that smart though. I'll tell you the truth. Boy, there's a lot of things on this smartphone. You got to be kidding. I have no idea. Sometimes they'll ask me, "Do you want to try blah 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 blah?" And I look at it and say, "No." And then you get these, "Are you sure?" No, I sooner or later someone's going to have to sit down and show me how all the stuff these things do. But for now, I'm very happy to webcast with it and make, well, not webcast, but make my videos. Honestly, I'm perfectly happy it does that. The rest of it, I like getting my emails on the computer because I can read them. Yeah, they. Although actually everything's very sharp on these smartphones. I got to admit, whoever put these together's got some, boy's got some smarts. Because you could give me a million years, I'd never figure this out. I don't know how they do it so sharply too. I mean, really, just it's great. And as a camera, frankly, I think it's all right. It'll do. Okay. Again, I got to get a hold of listener Michelle to tell me what she meant by angles. She says, "Yeah, your camera angle's off," and I don't know. Well, I think she knows about such stuff. So I'm gonna email her when I'm done with this and ask her, "Doggone it, Michelle, how now? What do you mean here? Do I, is it like, is that, no, or no? I don't think. I just don't know." Okay. Well, oh, now I goofed up the angle. Oh gosh, now I'm in trouble. Yeah, okay, there you go. Much better. Or is it? I don't know. Maybe it isn't. Anyway, listen, what I was going to talk to you about was the coming this Sunday, May 20th, the Wanderers Car Club is going to be having another one of their semi-annual food drives. Right. What they do is they put together, well, all this happens at the Acme in Sussex, New Jersey. It's just south of Sussex, the main town of Sussex, New Jersey, on Route 23, maybe a mile or so south of town, if that. It's yeah, the Acme is on the northbound side, but it's easy access. If you're heading south, you can get in there real easy. They bring some of their cars. If it's a nice day, they bring a number of their hot rods. You get maybe anywhere from 10 to maybe 20, perhaps a few more, few less maybe, depending. And they set up shop outside the front of the entrance to the Acme and hand people a little flyer and ask for donations for the Sussex Food Pantry. Then the shoppers go in. They'll buy some canned goods or non-perishable food. Cereal, SpaghettiOs, all the stuff you might have, in a food pantry. I imagine paper goods, probably napkins and such, and baby food, non-perishable baby food, and they leave it when they leave the Acme. The Wanderers have these shopping carts all set up, and the folks just put their bag of goodies in the shopping cart. There's no high pressure or anything. No one's getting they don't put grandma in a headlock till she cracks and buys some food. They just ask nicely, and if you can, good. If you can't, you can't. They're certainly understood. But they by the end of the day, they usually have a good 20 shopping carts. It's full of food for the food pantry in Sussex, New Jersey. This helps a lot of people who are down on their luck and need some food. Well, there you go. Not to mention the monetary donations. Then a lot of times what the Wanderers will do is they'll go in and see if they can find maybe, the food pantry itself has evidently cold storage. So the Wanderers could go in and perhaps get some meat or perishable food, vegetables, or I would assume mostly meat. and get that to the folks. I know when they do this near November, I believe they get some turkeys, and like that. And and they have me there playing music. Yeah, I set up, I play out of my van, and we have a pretty good, actually a very good time. It's like a little mini car show with a very big purpose. Uh, it's um, it's a good thing to do. A lot of times, people down on their luck financially think they're the only not well that their problems get really get out of hand, I suppose, and they feel like perhaps they're alone. I think that's what I'm trying to say, and that no one cares. And sometimes just knowing that someone cares gets them happier again and gets them perhaps on a more positive foot, shall we say. And next thing you know, maybe they maybe some other good luck comes their way. Maybe they get a job or like that. And it, it's opportunity opens up. I think when you know that there's people out there that care, and you'd be surprised. I know once I didn't have much money. I still don't, but I've kind of gotten used to it. But the thing is, I was low on food. I had my kids living with me. Things were a little tough, and someone left food on my doorstep. Quite a bit of food, and I'll tell you that really got to me. To think that someone would be so nice, and if it's the person I think it was, I wasn't always so nice to them. And yet, look what they did. The kind of stuff turns you around. So these food drives are more than just feeding. I think it's also showing people that there's folks out there you might never even know who give a rat's hiney as to whether you live or die. It's kind of neat, and so it's a positive, great thing to do. It'll start around around 8:30, 9 o'clock. We fire up the music, and it's done by about 2, usually. And it's if you're in that neck of the woods and you want to show up and make a little donation. I know one guy. I think last time back in the spring, I think he actually left $100 donation. Yeah. I think he was someone who's some newscaster or something. Yeah, it was rather neat. That helped, and it's a pleasant day. It's doing a good thing. So anyway, if you can make it, love to see you. That'll be the 20th of May at the Sussex Food Pantry. It's Route 23, south of Sussex, and all in all, I'll be looking for you. Okay. Now, if it's a downpour, I'm still going to be there just in case. It might be a downpour where I am, but just drizzle up at the Acme. So I'll see. At that point, I could still operate. I might have to play from inside my van, but things can work. We might be able to work things out. Okay. Other than that, the Wanderers, you just can't ask for nicer people. They're always up to something good. And again, the food drive in the fall and a food drive in the spring. Usually they like to get the one in the spring just before the kids are released from school. Yeah. And then usually the one in the fall, they try to do it a bit before the holiday season. And 99 times out of 100, the weather's good. I know right now they're calling for rain this coming Sunday, the 20th, which means it's probably going to be a nice day. Okay. So I think we'll be all right. And there you go. We'll see you later. Thank you, and God bless. And, should be a blast. It always is. It's always a pleasant time. Okay, we'll catch you later, friends. Bye now.